desire, it's not guaranteed to be totally fulfilling. And realistically, it's impossible to be totally fulfilled by anything. Not even religion can keep you constantly happy. What's up, guys? Today I will touch on the subject of procreating or procreation as it pertains to humans. I'm going to share my personal thoughts on the subject. Let's get started. First, the pros, or the question of why people are for procreation. Many who are for having children would say we would create new innovators for progress in science and technology, people to care for our elderly, which is growing in number, people to save the economy and our pensions. Here's my personal case against creating more human beings and why I think it may actually be immoral to have children. My views are not reflective of my fellow colleagues, skeptics, atheists, agnostics, and religious. The subject of abortion is a topic I will address in a later video. Right now, my focus is having children. Again, not abortion. Harm. First, we cannot guarantee our children a safe, secure, and harmless life. Life entails suffering mentally or physically and entails death at the end. We have to learn that we can't even have the satisfaction of helping or being nice to people all the time, because that can also be potentially dangerous. Non-existing humans, they don't have to worry about themselves becoming evil or fighting or encountering evil people in this world. They never have to deal with the burden of keeping themselves from being homeless, working every day to survive. We may be creating more predators as we keep this up, more scammers, more murderers, and more victims. Car accidents, being bullied, kidnapped, assaulted, being falsely accused of a crime, etc., would have never been on the table of possibilities if he or she wasn't born. Health. When a human doesn't exist, there's no need to alleviate, no need to overcome illness, no need to take on responsibilities or burdens or be a burden on other people. There's no physical desire. Food, sleep, going to the restroom, desires for heat and cold, and during or later in life, you experience your body or organs shutting down one at a time. Exposure to any number of diseases or cancers, no matter how healthy of a lifestyle you have. Expectations. We are not only exposing those things to children, we are also putting the responsibilities on them to solve world problems we should be solving ourselves. It's not their problem, it's ours. Giving someone a job they didn't apply for. We are putting a new human in a position that had no desire to be in, basically brought into existence without their consent. They did not consent to honoring the family bloodline, passing it down, being another worker or a slave to expand or satisfy a society of consumers. They did not consent to being a son or daughter who fills a lonely shaped hole for the parents. It's not their job to love them unconditionally, nor bred to take care of them in their old age. Happiness. We live in a world where you are not guaranteed success or achieving your dreams. You always have to sacrifice something on the way, and you don't even get exactly what you desire. And if you do get what you desire, it's not guaranteed to be totally fulfilling. And realistically, it's impossible to be totally fulfilled by anything. Not even religion can keep you constantly happy. There's always a refilling that has to occur, or a refuel to continue your chapter or your position in life. Like getting a massage every couple of weeks, dining out, or a walk on the beach every weekend, or buying a new item, or reading a good book. We live in a universe where you have to work for or earn joy, relaxation, to be healthy and experience comfort, while it takes no effort at all to cause discomfort, depression, be unhealthy, and be unsuccessful. Religion. I don't want another child to be another lesson or example for a God to use as what not to be. Another one to populate a prison, jail, or torture for all eternity. Narrows the way, they say, used as a means to an end, like a utility, used for God to be praised for his so-called justice. If your religion, namely a biblical view, within the umbrella of belief, it's even worse when you think about it. The person you created now has the burden of making sure he or she believes the right things, spending their time worrying about going to hell or heaven, and in a position where there's a constant evil supernatural entity lurking and trying to sabotage your mental and physical health. So you are bringing a child into a world where not only are they dealing with the everyday struggles, but a whole load of supernatural, powerful beings tugging at their heart, mind, and soul. A demon assigned to you, espoused in some doctrines. Imagine choosing to bear a child in a world where Godzilla tramples cities every couple of days, or Pennywise messing with or eating the young every year or a couple of years. Some thoughts. There are many happy, pleasurable times and times of suffering that we have no control over, nor how they are distributed throughout our lives majority of the time. When we don't exist, we have no regret. We have no need for anything, no feeling of lack, no comparing, no fear of missing out on pleasures, nor duty to survive. When we exist, our entire existence is about surviving, all about surviving. It's not easy being a human being. When people bring kids into existence, you are putting them in a position where they are forced into expectations, where you cannot promise their safety and happiness, nor promise that they will be fulfilled. A world where assault, bullying, accidents, medical issues at youth or older, all organs start to shut down, repeat repairs, medical malpractice, misdiagnosis, and disease and death at the end. All this is on the table of possibilities, just things people rarely talk about. All the good in the world is always accompanied with the bad or harm. It's baked in. Final thoughts. I personally wouldn't want to pass down my daily battles within myself and with the world or society onto another person. Being exposed to life-changing accidents, potential random assaults, any potential negative life-changing experiences. This is why, if you decide to have a child, I am a huge advocate of creating an environment, a good environment, and giving a child every advantage in the world so they live the most healthy, successful quality of life possible, being raised by the best prepared parents because they didn't ask to be here. I believe in taking care of the human beings that are here. Here's some questions to ponder. Does this sound ethical to you, to bring a human being into such a position? Another interesting question posed to me was, can you name a reason to procreate that is both unselfish and ethical without using I or me, my, humanity, or we? Give me your thoughts, start a discussion. If you enjoyed this content and you want to be notified of future videos, hit the subscribe button and smash that like button while you're at it. Peace.